Well, very good morning, guys. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Am I audible? ఇది బాగానే ఉన్నట్టు. Okay. Sorry, guys. Am I audible? Hello, online students. Am I audible? Okay. Okay, fine. So, last day I was explaining you about. Last day I was just been explaining about platform independency with the .NET. I was explaining about the concept of the platform independency with .NET. Okay, guys, anyone new into the session? Already posted up the videos, guys. The completed classes, all the 5 sessions, what are completed, all the videos are posted. Anyone new into the classroom today? Okay. What you people do is just ping me on my WhatsApp. I'll send you the videos. Ping me on my WhatsApp. I'll send you the videos. Okay. Online students copy I posted in the chat box. So other people just ping me on my WhatsApp. Who cannot copy, ping me on the WhatsApp. Okay. Okay, just to summarize, one thing, guys, just I want to summarize the things again once. So every alternative, I'm just trying to summarize the course contents. Just a minute. Yeah, this is our course content. What are we learning is the .NET Core full stack. In this, you will be learning a programming language called C#. And you'll be learning the web technologies called ASP.NET and ASP.NET Core. Okay. And you'll be learning some database technologies to work with the database called ADO.NET LinkU NT framework. And then you'll be learning one database, SQL Server, and also you'll be learning UI technologies. And these are all the UI technologies what you'll be learning: HTML, JavaScript, jQuery, CSS Bootstrap, and Angular. All these things are part of your course. Okay, everything will be taught for you in detail. Okay, and the total duration of the course will be 6 months, and your fees will be 9,000. And any non-technical questions, this is the admin contact. You can just take a note of the admin contact. So this is admin contact. He will provide you the information for any non-technical things. You are attending here, you can directly go to office, and for online students only mainly. Okay, attending, you can directly communicate. Who are not attending, for them, yeah. Just a second. Okay. I will also provide this document for you. I'll also provide this, all these things, information I'll provide you. I'll upload the notes. Okay. Yeah. So totally you'll be attending for 6 different topics, guys. Totally you'll be attending for 6 different topics. One is C#, and to learn C#, there is no dependency with any of the other thing, but knowledge on C language is mandatory. Knowledge on C language is mandatory for all of you. To learn C#, there is no dependency. You can straight away start with C#. Second thing what you learn is HTML, JavaScript, jQuery, CSS Bootstrap. This also doesn't have any dependency. You can parallelly attend for it. SQL Server also no dependency. These 3 courses, you don't have any dependency with the other things. You can learn them parallelly. Okay. So all of you, you started with C# today, na? You started with C#. Some of you people already started with SQL Server. who did not start with SQL Server, on 17th onwards, you can start with HTML. So every day, we will be having 2 batches, guys. We have C# now. So alternatively, we will arrange you SQL Server or HTML. Some of you are attending for SQL Server already. So who did not attend, leave it. From 17th onwards, you can attend for HTML, JavaScript and all. I'll provide you the meeting ID on that day. I'll provide you the meeting ID on that day. 17th onwards, you can just do HTML, JavaScript. That will be at 4 p.m. evening. 4 p.m. evening. Are you clear? So some people are asking, sir, we want to complete the course faster. Unable to listen my voice. Disconnect and connect again. Yeah. Some of people like want to complete the course faster. For them, you go for 3 classes. For those people, I'm telling you, you can attend 3 classes. But if you are fresher, new into the industry, I don't recommend. If you are a fresher, new into the industry, I don't recommend attending for 3 classes. I recommend only 2 sessions. Is that clear? Anyhow, you are doing C# here. So alternatively, select either SQL Server or HTML. No problem, any of these 2 things. Clear? Who started SQL Server, carry on with SQL Server. Next time when HTML starts, I'll tell you. Who did not start SQL Server, start with HTML. From 17th onwards, you can start with HTML. That's what I'm asking, Shubham. These questions, non-technical, don't ask me. You want to take a break and again attend, don't ask me. Talk with your management, talk with your admin. Okay? I will be responsible only for technical doubts, that's all. Next SQL batch, I cannot tell you guys. I'll announce you when the batch starts. Okay? I will announce you when the batch starts. Don't ask me, without announcement, don't ask me when will the new batch start. We don't have any planning for long-term planning like this. Because the faculty should be available, his classes should be completed. Suddenly, we cannot say, because I say class will start today and end on that day, we can't say correctly. The reason is, in meanwhile, the faculty may have an urgent work. He may be on leave, suddenly affected by COVID, 10 days not attending. So what will we do? So we will tell the batch announcement only 1 week before, that's all. Is that clear? Don't ask me when will next SQL Server start and all. Okay? So these 3 you can do. Afterwards, you can continue, start with ASP.NET Web Forms. But ASP.NET Web Forms, guys, you need knowledge on C#, UI, means all these things, and SQL Server. Even to learn MVC also, you need the knowledge of all these things. For Angular, you need knowledge on UI. UI knowledge means HTML, JavaScript, and jQuery. HTML, JavaScript, and jQuery. Are you clearer? These have dependencies, guys. So first, that's where we are planning for these particular classes. So attend for these particular classes right now initially. Okay? Take any 2. So everything will take 2 months. Any 2 you take. So totally 2 months, 2 months, within 6 months, you'll complete all the 6. Is that clear, all of you? Okay? And I'm not promising 2 things, guys. What is it? One is timings. The session can be any time between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We are not promising you I will start only at this time. So this batch can have, you should be free. See, you are coming into the course means you should be available all the 6 months completely for us. Then only we can complete it within 6 months. We have some obligations, sir. I can attend only morning time. Then I'm not giving you 6 months promise. But our course validity is 1 year for all of you, I'm telling you. You have a chance to complete your course within 1 year. Today you pay the fees. You have a date until next year, same day. Before that, you can complete at any point of time. It's not like mandatory. We're not restricting you. Do it in this time only. Chance is yours. When you want to attend in this 1 year. Is it clear? Next. This point also said you. If a session starts at a time, we cannot change the timings again. Not possible. This session time is fixed. What is that? No changes to time. Someone asking, sir, can you change the time? No, you cannot. Because I have alternative classes also. I have so many other batches. So I cannot adjust my timings. So my timings are fixed. This is the time. Okay? And every topic will be for 2 months. And I said you daily choose 2 topics to attend. And there is no project included in the course. There is no project included in this course. But one opportunity for all the students. What is that? In the end of the course, we will conduct an exam. In the end of the course, we'll conduct an exam. And all the students, whoever qualify in the exam, you'll be trained on a project training and placed. That is a guarantee from our side. That is a promise from our side, not guarantee. That is a promise from our side. Is that clear? You need to clear the test. Why the condition we put is, because what happened is earlier we don't have this condition, guys. You pay the fees, don't attend the classes, don't practice. After 6 months come, sir, you said job guarantee, you don't come to class, you don't practice, and what will we do? You should also have that particular efforts here. Your participation is important. You don't participate, we cannot promise you will give you a job now. So that is the reason why we are going to conduct the exam. The exam will be on only what I taught you in the classroom. Nothing will be out of the syllabus. Everything what is taught in the classroom, that only will be there. Clear? Huh? Okay? And this is only for 2018 and above pass outs. Below 2000, you can learn the course. We will only teach you. We will not help you in the placements. And second thing, DE BTech any stream, guys, no problem. Civil engineering also no problem. But knowledge and C language is must. I'm very clearly telling you that. Okay? And we are postgraduate students. Postgraduate students, you should be from a computer background. You're doing MTech, MCAs, you're doing MCOM, MSc computers or MC means computers only, na? So no problem for that. Graduates also, we can only teach you the course, we cannot help you in the placement. I'm a BCA sir, BSc computer sir, that's what I'm telling you. We can help you on the training, but 100% we cannot help you in the placements. Clear? Because companies prefer engineering students, and second thing is who are from computer backgrounds. Okay? So graduation, we don't promise. Duration of each session, I said you, it will be 115 to 130 minutes. Next. Prerequisite for running a course is C language. All of you just should be familiar with the C language, guys. And the complete notes, as I promised you, I will be giving the notes completely for you in a Word or a PDF format. Day 1 to day end, everything. No need to write anything in the classroom. Concentrate on the class, focus on the class, practice. Next day, be in a position to answer the questions what I'm asking. Today I teach you something, tomorrow you should be in a position to answer the questions. So that's the only task for you. No need to write anything in the classroom. Every point to point I explain you will be in the notes. Okay? Next. As of me, I will be teaching you C#, ASP.NET Web Forms, and MVC. And MVC. These three things I'll be teaching you. Are you guys clear? Okay? And when you come to SQL Server, HTML, JavaScript, jQuery, CSS, Bootstrap, and Angular will be taught by different teachers. I will teach you the main things, guys. Half of the thing I will cover you. All the main things I will only cover you. What? C#, ASP.NET Web Forms, and MVC will be covered by me. Okay? So this is separate course, SQL Server. All these three will be taught by one faculty, and this is taught by another teacher. Angular, and the language is a TypeScript language. It will be taught by another teacher. And for details of the new batches, you can visit our site at any time. Every time, sir, when will the batch start? You watch that, guys. You go to the site. You go to our site. In the site, we get the complete list of all the batches when they're going to be started. And if at all you want to attend for any class also, that's what I'm telling you. If you say 6 months is long, attend 3 classes a day, you will complete in 4 months only. Yeah, if you go to our Narasheti website, you want to learn perfectly, you need to take the time here. It is not going to be some juice or something to readily, I cannot induce into your body. It's not a vaccine to induce into your body. You want to be perfect in the subject, time takes. Okay? It's not like teaching you only on the top level and just sending up to interviews. You should be in a position to write a code tomorrow in the industry. So you need to take the time for that. Okay? You cannot expect immediately we can do. If you feel it is long, I can't help you. So you can start ASP.NET MVC at 9:30 AM. Timings I'm not promising, Neeraja. That's what. Shavan Kumar, if you miss a class, ask the admin. I can't say that. Exam format will be all multiple choice will be there and descriptive also both. MCA 2012. We can only teach the course. We are not promising you any placement. We can only teach you, but are not promising you placement. ASP stands for active server pages. Active server pages. Okay. And finally, this is the last point, guys. This is very, very important. You should be regular in the class. We don't promise you to give you any videos. Are you clear? Mainly online students say, sir, I'm not able to attend. We want video. We don't give you any videos. Clearer? Videos will be given only for introduction classes. Only for introduction classes only we give videos, because introduction time, one person may join today, one person may join tomorrow. That will be there. But once programming starts means everyone is already joined. So from that day onwards, you must be regular in the class. Not even a single video will be provided to you. Clear? If you miss the class, you missed it. That's all. See, many of the people ask videos. Many of the people are asking about videos. Guys, I'll ask you a small question. You're attending in a classroom. Because online you're asking video, guys. You're attending in a classroom. If you miss a class, what will you do? You miss a class, you lost. That's all. Nah. Online also same here. You miss a class, you lost it. That's it. So we can't help you. We want you to be regular in the classes. If we start giving videos, everyone will say stories now. They are not possible, sir. Today I'm not able to attend all these stories. We don't want to listen. So that's why we are clearly telling you, we don't give you any videos to any class in the course. Only introduction class videos will be given. Okay? You asked what is the ASP. I said you active server pages. Again, you're asking what is the active server pages. Active server pages is ASPR. Wait, yeah. You learn in the course now. Why are you worried? I teach you, wait. It's for web development. We use it for web development. Okay. You have 5 years, 6 months experience in .NET. Yeah, then why? When you have a lot of experience in .NET, you have nearly a 5.5 years experience in .NET, Nidhi. So you are planning to learn the advanced. That's it now? Yeah. I'll give you some things to practice for you, Chaya. You can just do the practice. Okay, guys. So these are the details of the course. Basically, these are the details of the course what we are learning. Okay. So our total duration, as I said, you will be for 6 months, guys, to complete all these particular things. Clear? And in this class, what are we learning? This is topic 1, what we are learning, that is C#. And it doesn't have any dependencies, but knowledge on C language is must. If you want to come into software industry without knowledge on C language, you cannot survive. I'm very clearly telling you. Because you learn something, the people say that knowledge on C language is not required. You will face a lot of trouble here. You will face a lot of trouble if you don't have knowledge on C language. I see many of the people not having proper knowledge on C language, struggling in the development industry. Okay? So knowledge on C language is must. If you feel like you're not confident, my suggestion for you will be take C language also parallel. Take C language also parallelly. If you feel you're not comfortable, if you feel you're okay, well and good. Okay? Don't have any one-to-one session. Yeah, BCS students also can attend, but that's what I'm telling you. We are not promising you any job. You can learn and you can try. You can learn and you can try. We're not promising, because all the companies what comes to us ask for engineerings and computer graduates. Is it clear? Engineering, any stream they'll take. But when you come to other things, compulsory, other things they'll ask you for computer background. Okay, that is the problem. But you can try on yourself. BSc, that's what I'm telling for again degree na. BSc is a degree. It's not a postgraduate na. You're not a postgraduate. Graduates only engineers here. Graduates only engineer. Otherwise you should be a postgraduate. Okay? Fine. So coming back, guys, learn the course here. First, learn the course first. You can, we'll show you the placement. Learn the course perfectly. Okay? Now, stop the questions. Let me explain the subject. I'll come back to your questions again. I will come back to your questions again in the last. Let me just focus on the subject for some time. Okay. So fine, guys. So what I'm just trying to tell you, last day I explained you about like what is .NET, features of .NET, features of the appropriate .NET, all these particular things. And said you guys again, you two new in the session. Last two came new. Are you new in the session? First day? Okay then. Take my number. This is my one number. WhatsApp it. I'll send you the missing class videos. Okay. WhatsApp me on my number. I'll send you the missing class videos. Yeah, who are first into the class, this is my number. You can ping me, I'll WhatsApp you the videos. Okay. If you have any questions also technical, you can ping me on my WhatsApp. But don't ask me about other things like fees and all. Talk with the admin. That's the admin contact also given you. Only technical, ask me. Fine. So we just been talked about like what is .NET, basically a product of Microsoft. It's a product of Microsoft for building different kind of applications. Today in the industry, if you want to build applications, three things are very popular. One is Java, one is .NET, and the third one is Python. Three main things what are in the industry which are ruling the market today. .NET, Java, Python. And when you talk about Python, Python is not much into normal application development. Python basically used in data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, ML. Data science, AI, machine learning. In these three areas, Python is used much. Okay. And coming to Java.NET, these two are extensively used in regular application development, like web development, mobile, web application development, mobile application development, desktop development. In these areas, we completely use Java and .NET. Java is a product of Oracle Corporation and .NET is a product of Microsoft. Clear? So you have excellent opportunities in both the two things. Don't worry about the opportunities. Opportunities are going to be same in both the two things. Okay, you learn Java, you learn .NET. But competition wise, you have less competition compared with Java in .NET. Competition wise, you have less competition in Java when you compare with the .NET. Okay, otherwise both are same. So that's what. So when you're coming to .NET, what is the language you'll be using here is C# language. In Java, the language name is Java only. In Python, the language name is Python only. But in .NET, the language name is called C#. C# is the language what you are going to learn. Okay, I did not start anything with the C#, but before that, I was just giving an idea for you about .NET. So basically, it's a product from Microsoft and you can use it for building any different kind of application. And very importantly, it has two important features, language independency and the platform independency, So as started from today, watch those particular videos. In the videos, I given the complete picture to you about what is language independency and what is platform independency. First video is only about the course information here. What is the course and what we have. 2 and 3 talks about language independency and 4 and 5 talks about platform independency. Clear for all of you? Okay. So today, I'll just start with a new thing. What's it? Listen. How to run a C++ application on client machines. How to run a C++ application on client machines. Okay. To run a C++ application on client machine, we need to directly install the compiled code. Compiled code means machine code on client machines. Which will be executed by OS. Not only C guys, C, C++, all. C, C++, COBOL, Pascal, Fortran, in all these cases. What do we install? To run a C, C++ applications on client machines, we need to directly install the compiled code. Compiled code means what? Machine code on client machines, which will be executed by operating system. Operating system will execute you. Guys, I said to you guys, I will answer your questions in the last again. Okay, let me focus on the subject. Just listen to the class. I will answer all your questions again in the last. Okay, end of the session, I'll answer you. Focus on the subject. We'll be installing the compiled code, guys. What is the compiled code called? Machine code. Okay. Now the same thing. How to run a Java application on client machine. How to run a Java application on client machines. Okay. So guys, listen. To run a Java application on client machine, we need to install the compiled code only. We need to install the compiled code. What is the compiled code called? Bytecode on the client machine, on the client machines. But before that, we need to install a software given by Java to run the bytecode. Did you guys catch my point? We need to install bytecode only. We need to install the bytecode. But before that, you have another thing to be. We require to install a software given by Java to run the application. What is that software, guys? Last class I explained you. Stands for Java Runtime Environment. Without installing the JRE software on the client computer, the bytecode will not run on the client machine. If you want to run the bytecode on the client machine, must and should, the JRE software should be installed. Is it clear or not? Okay. Same question now. How to run a .NET application on client machine. How to run a .NET application on client machine. Okay. So what is the answer, guys? Again, to run a .NET application on client machine, we need to install the compiled code. What is the compiled code called in .NET? We call it as CIL code. Okay, there it is called bytecode, and here it is called CL code. What is the full form of CL? Common Intermediate Language. Common Intermediate Language code on the client machines. But before that, we need to install a software given by Microsoft to run the CIL code. What is that software, guys? .NET. Just like Java runtime, we call .NET runtime now. Just like .NET Java runtime, now it is called as a .NET runtime. You are required to install the .NET runtime software. Is it clear for everyone? Okay, I'll show you in a pictorial format. Focus it. Okay. Think like this is the client computer, guys. This is the client's computer. This is a client computer on which the OS is installed. Okay. This is the client computer on which the operating system is installed. Now, this is your OS. For example, this is the OS. Operating system. Now, in C++, what we do? We directly bring the machine code now. We directly bring the machine code now, install it there. We directly bring the machine code now and install it there. Are you people clearer or not? Okay. And machine code will directly run under the operating system. Who will run? OS is responsible. Machine code means what? Operating system understandable code. So straight away the code will run for you. Straight away the code will run for you. No confusions with this. But now my requirement is with Java. My requirement is with Java and other one .NET. My requirement is Java and .NET. So coming to Java.NET, we don't have machine code at all, guys. We don't have machine code. We call bytecode here and we call CIL code here. Okay. So if you want to run the bytecode or CIL code, what you need to do first, you're required to install a software provided. Java provides you a software called as Java Runtime Environment. So you're required to install the Java Runtime Environment software on the computer. When you install the Java Runtime Environment software, so guys, watch it. This is the Java Runtime Environment. This is the Java Runtime Environment, what I'm installing on my computer. Same way for .NET, what should I install? .NET Runtime. For .NET, I'll be installing the .NET Runtime. For Java, I'll be installing the Java Runtime. These are installed first. So this is JRE. This is your JRE. And what is this? .NET Runtime. This is the .NET Runtime. We install it. Now, after that, the Java bytecode is installed and the Java bytecode will be running for you inside of the JRE. The Java's bytecode will be running for you inside of the JRE. When you come here, what do you install? Are you people clear? So this is how the things are going to be present. Okay. Now we'll have a doubt here. What is the doubt? Sir, what is the need of this JRE or the runtime? The JRE or the runtime? Okay. Actually, you need to just catch 2 points here, 2 important things here to understand. One of the 2 important things is, one, machine code, which directly runs under the OS. Second one, intermediate code called as bytecode or CIL code. Java calls it bytecode and .NET calls it as CIL code. So the second one is the intermediate code. Second thing is the intermediate code. These are the 2 things what we have. Now, carefully understand. First, let me compare between the both and explain to you. Machine code. Machine code is platform dependent. Machine code is platform dependent. What is the meaning of it? If the machine code is generated for Windows operating system, if the machine code is generated for Windows operating system, you can run it on Windows only, but you cannot run it on any other operating system. Tomorrow, if you want to run this on a Linux or a Mac machines, it won't run. Tomorrow, if you want to run it on a Linux or a Mac machine, the code will not run. So what is the drawback? It is platform dependent. Which one? Machine code. But come to this intermediate code, bytecode or CL code, whatever you say. This is platform independent. This is platform independent. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by this is, once I compile the code is not compiled for the OS. The code is not compiled for the OS. The code is compiled targeting the runtime. The code is compiled targeting the runtime. So this code will run for you on Windows, Linux, Mac also. It will run on Windows, Linux and Mac also, provided that software is installed. By installing this JRE software on the other on a Mac machine, the bytecode can run on the Mac also. By installing the JRE on the Linux machine, bytecode can run on Linux also. Same in case of our CIL code also. So did you understand the first advantage here? What is it? Platform independency. We call this as platform independency. Other name is portability. What is it? Portable. What is the meaning of portable, guys? Which can be easily carried from one place to another place. We have portability, which you can easily carry wherever you want now. So portable, the code is portable now, portability. You can carry the code onto Windows to Linux or Mac or anywhere you can carry the same code and run the application. But that is not possible in case of machine code. The first difference between the machine code and intermediate code. Platform dependent, platform independent. Second difference. Guys, actually, when Java launched in the market, it made a big promise to the industry. What is the promise? The promise is Java applications are virus free. And the same promise was carried by .NET and Python also. The same promise was carried by .NET and Python. I'm not talking about Python here. Python also same architecture. What we call Python runtime. Just like Java runtime, what do you call? Python runtime. And Python compiled code is also bytecode only. Python's compiled code is also bytecode only. Same architecture. Just names are different, that's all. Java, .NET, Python. All these three architectures are same. But they are from different companies, that's all. Just like say, three brands, three different models of the car coming from three different companies. All are same. You just say Honda City car. Equivalent to Honda City in Hyundai, you have Varna. Equivalent to Honda City in Hyundai, we have Varna. Same in Skoda, we have Rapid. All these three are same segment. Sedan. We call them as sedan cars. Okay, all these are in the same segment. Different models, different companies, that's all. Everyone will purchase the one what they like. Everyone is going to purchase the one what they like. That's all. Okay. Fine. So now you just guess the things now. What's it? Machine code, basically machine code is going to be running out of the operating system now. So what I'm trying to tell you is basically sometime all your computers might be affected by virus. At some time, all you have computers and your virus infected your computer. Might happen now. What is a computer virus? What is a computer virus? What is a human virus? A human virus is a living body which is going to corrupt our regular life cycle. We got cold. The cold is going to corrupt our life cycle, guys. We have COVID virus. Okay, what is it going to do? It's going to corrupt our regular life cycle. So what we have? We just have some unwanted behavior coming into action now. Yes or not? When that corrupted, automatically we fall sick and all this thing. Same way computer virus. What is computer virus? A computer virus is a program. A computer virus is a program. And what this program is going to do? This program is going to corrupt. This program is going to corrupt the behavior of the operating system now. Nothing but a program only. Human virus means a living body. But computer virus is not a living body. It's a program. What the program will do? The program will corrupt the behavior of the operating system. It is going to do that. It is going to damage the behavior of the operating system so that your operating system will be behaving wrongly. Sometimes suddenly closing off, restarting, all these things will happen because of the virus. Point clear? Yes or not? Okay, listen. Anytime if your system is corrupted by virus, did you identify the virus files? The virus files, you will be just showing warn dot, basically extension. You see the extension of the virus file. The extension of the virus file will be .exe. .exe. Mostly the virus file extensions will be .exe. What is .exe? .exe is nothing but machine code here. .exe is nothing but machine code. Machine code is not virus free. Machine code is not virus free. Array, the machine code is the biggest culprit which can cause virus on your computer here. The machine code has a direct contact with the OS. Because the machine code has a direct contact with the OS, machine code can corrupt the OS now. Did you get my point or not? Tomorrow, you're downloading some application online. When you're downloading any application online, don't you have a fear? This application is going to corrupt your OS? Do you have it or not? We will have every time we have. And you have this fear, you must have this fear only when that is machine code. But that application is a Java application or a .NET application. You can download that application onto your machine without any hesitation because they are virus free. Why? because bytecode and IL code don't have a contact with the operating system directly. Watch. They're running under the JRE. They're running under the JRE. The JRE and runtime. This JRE and the runtime will not allow your applications to directly interact with the operating system. Is the point clear? Yes or not? They will not allow the applications to directly interact with the operating system. But here, who is controlling? Here, no one is controlling. Machine could straight away contracts with the operating system and corrupts the OS also. So this is the second drawback with the older languages and advantage with the new languages. So modern languages, first advantage is platform independency. Second advantage, security. Security, third advantage. The third advantage what you have with the modern languages is automatic memory management. Automatic memory management. Guys, if you people came from engineering background, all the engineering students in the first year of engineering, you came across a subject, data structures. Common for all in the first year, data structures. So we'll be learning about this data structures, stacks, queues, and all these things. Okay, I'm not talking about them, but just recollect yourself here. When we learned about them, when we just learned them at that particular place, we just learned about some few things like some functions for allocating the memory and deallocating the memory. Malloc, calloc. We just learned some functions. This malloc and calloc for memory allocation, and same way to deallocate the memory, we learned about some functions called free, delete. By calling these functions, we deallocate the memory. We deallocate the memory. So what is memory management means? Listen, memory management is a process of allocation and deallocation that is required for a program. Allocation and deallocation of the memory that is required for a program. I repeat, memory management is a process of allocating and deallocating the memory that is required for a program to execute. So every program requires some memory to execute here. The process of allocating and deallocating of the memory is called as memory management. Got the point? The process of allocation and deallocation is called as memory management. Memory management is two types. Memory management is two types. What are the two types? Manual, automatic. What is manual? Manual means programmers are responsible for allocation and deallocation of the memory. Who is responsible? Programmers are responsible for allocation and deallocation. How to allocate? Actually, I said you in our C language we learned that to allocate we just call functions like malloc, calloc. We have some built-in functions. When we call them, memory will be allocated. And at the same time, to deallocate the memory, we will call some functions like free, delete. These are functions to deallocate. So whose responsibility is to call them? Programmer. Programmers are responsible for allocation as well as deallocation also. So what is the problem, As a developer, you have two burdens on your shoulders now. What are the two burdens? When you're building an application, you have two burdens on your shoulders. First burden, you're required to focus on the logic. First burden, you're required to focus on the logic. Second burden is you're required to focus on the memory management also. You need to focus on the logic and memory management. Today, guys, you have 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB RAMs here. But understand, in 70s and 80s, we don't have that much of RAMs. 128 MB RAM, 128 MB, 256 MB. I remember, guys, still 2003, I purchased my first computer. And on that day, my computer has 512 MB RAM. 512 MB, that's it. 512 MB. Today, all your computers have 2 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB now. 512 MB RAM is what I have. And I asked for upgradation to 1 GB, another 512. And he asked me to pay 5,000 rupees. Very expensive. Today, you have 4 GB RAM, you can get 8 GB RAM for 850 rupees. 850 rupees, you'll get 4 GB RAM. And on the day, 512 MB RAM is costing me 5,000. And today, 4 GB RAM, you will get it for 800 to 850 rupees. That too, after COVID, the prices got increased. After the COVID, the prices, otherwise, they're still going to be less in cost only. 16 GB, that very less now. But at the time, they're very, very expensive. Very, very expensive at all. You know that when CDs came now, when in internet first CDs came, at the particular points, the cost of each CD is nearly 70 to 80 rupees here. The cost of each CD is going to be 70 to 80 rupees at the time. So today you get a CD at 10 rupees, less than 10 rupees. You purchase a bulk at less than 10 rupees. Understand the value of 70, 80 rupees 5 years back. No, sorry, 20 years back. 2000 somewhere CDs came. 20 years back, what will be the value of money? You see, 70 to 80 rupees on that day, and today you get it for 10 rupees only. See, just on that day, cost of the gold is 7,000. 10 grams gold is 7,000. Today, somewhere around 50,000 now, increased by 7 times now. Now calculate here, 70 rupees CD. Calculate now. What is the cost of a CD then? 70 rupees on that day means 7,749 means nearly 500 rupees now. The value is nearly going to be 500 rupees, but you got it for 10 rupees only now. Thing is, at the time, it's very expensive, but today it is cheap. But understand here, I'm talking about the old languages. At that point of time, memory is very precious. So as a developer, your focus should be not only on the logic, your focus should be on the memory management also. Is it clear what I said here? You have two burdens on your shoulders, one on the logic, one on the memory management. But when you come to modern programming languages like Java, Python, .NET, the memory management is automatic memory management, not manual. What is that automatic memory management? Programmers are not at all responsible for memory management. Programmers are not at all responsible for memory management. Take care then. Runtime. Your runtime will take care of the memory management. So you have only one burden on your shoulders now. What is that? Only logic. Who will take care of the memory management? The runtime will take. I hope you guys understood my point. Yes or not? 3 benefits I shown you here. What are the 3 one? First one, platform independency. Second one, security. Third one, automatic memory management. What is the third one? Automatic memory management is the third advantage. Okay. So actually I compared with Java also. Guess what? Java is out of our syllabus. Our discussion is only about .NET and .NET. That's it. Check that picture. First one, operating system. Your machine code is running. Second one, in the operating system you have .NET runtime. What is running? CIL code. The other name for CIL code is MSL code. MSL stands for Microsoft Intermediate Language Code. That's all. But actually, original perfect name is CIL, Common Intermediate Language. You can also call Microsoft product. Nah, that's why you can also call it as Microsoft Intermediate Language Code. Running under the JRE. See the comparison now. First one, platform dependent. Second one, platform independent. Next, not secured. Secured. Manual memory management, automatic memory management. Are you clearer? So listen a point, all of you. Remember this point very clearly. From today onwards, we will use this continuously. What is it? Applications that generally run under just a minute, guys. Yeah. Just stop talking. My problem. Yeah. Am I audible now? Guys, am I audible now? So, guys, yeah. I hope you understood the difference between the two things. Okay. What I'm telling you, the one point you always should remember. From today onwards, I'll continue to use that word. What is it? You know? applications that directly run under the operating system. Applications that directly run under the operating system are called as unmanaged applications. What do you call them? Unmanaged applications. And applications which run under the operating system are called as managed applications. An application which runs under the under the runtime, I'm sorry, application which runs under the runtime, what do we call? Managed application. So this is managed code, and your applications are managed applications. And what is this? Unmanaged code, and this is unmanaged applications. Okay. So when I say an application is managed, when I say an application is managed, immediately three things should come into your mind now. What are the three things? Platform independency, security, automatic memory management. When I say your application is unmanaged applications, immediately three things should come. What is it? Platform dependent, not secured, manual memory management. I hope you guys are clear. So from now onwards, I won't say platform independent, platform, not platform independent. What will say? Managed, unmanaged. Managed applications are platform independent. So what applications are managed? Java, .NET, Python. Java, .NET, Python applications are managed. What is unmanaged? All old languages, COBOL, Pascal, Fortran, C, C++, Visual Basic, all these are unmanaged only. Three things managed here, remaining all are unmanaged only. Three things which are managed, remaining are all unmanaged. So Java, Python, .NET are managed. Is everyone clear? Okay. Now, if I ask you a question, okay, just a minute. Yeah, this is what I explained you today, guys. What is that? How to run a application on a machine. Read it. To run a .NET application on a machine, we need to first install the .NET runtime software. The .NET runtime software. And this software is free downloadable from you can download it from there. Don't do any downloads or anything. I'll tell you. Just I'm only listing you, that's all. Okay, don't worry of and download anything. What to download, what to install, I will explain you. Just understand, that's all. From what is the site, guys? .NET.microsoft.com. If you visit this site, it will provide you the downloader link for downloading the required things what you require. Okay, so anyone, don't worry and install anything on your systems. I will tell you what to install. Here, if you go to download section, here you'll be finding up. Download .NET runtime. Clear, huh? And you people, that won't be sufficient for you. That's why I said you don't install that. What is that? Array, to run the application, you're a developer or executor? You're a developer now? Array, that is to run, that's all, not for developing. For developing, you have other softwares to install. That's why I said you don't install anything. I will explain you step by step in the coming classes. Just giving you an idea. Okay. Right now, the software is available for three major operating systems. What are those? Right now, this software is available for three major operating systems in the market. What are those? Windows, Linux, and Mac. Okay, so the three major operating systems in the market is available for Windows, Linux, and Mac. And the latest is .NET 6. The latest version of the runtime software is .NET 6. Guys, this is what I said in the last class. We are learning .NET 6. The latest version launched on 2022 November 10. 2021 November 10. 2021 November 10. Okay, it was launched for you. And I also said you the next version also. What is the next version? 7. Then November 10th, 2022, November 10, 2022, 7 will come in the market. Okay, until then 6 is in the market. Next, what is this runtime and what is the need of the runtime? What is this runtime and what is the need of this runtime? Listen, this is a software on which all the .NET application depends on. This is a software on which all the .NET application depends on to execute. That is, .NET applications will be running inside of this runtime and are provided with the following benefits: dependency, security, automatic memory management. Is it clear, all of you? Dependency, security, and automatic memory management. Okay. Yeah, this is what just now I shown you. C# code compile. What it generates? Just now I showed you that only. What we install the client computer? Machine code, compiled code. Same way, Java code compiled by Java compiler. What is generated? Byte code. We'll be installing the things. Same way, .NET source code compiled by .NET compiler. What it generates? These are the things what I explained you. We'll be installing up appropriately. Bytecode there. Machine code first case, bytecode second case, CL code in the third case. CL code in the third case now. Okay. Yeah. The next thing to understand here is when and how the .NET runtime software was developed. When and how the .NET runtime software was developed. Okay. See, the development of this runtime software has been started in the late 90s, in the 90s here. Originally under the name NGWS. What is the name? NGWS stands for Next Generation Windows Systems. And later it was renamed as .NET Runtime. So the initial name is not .NET Runtime, guys. The initial name is NGWS. Stands for what? Next Generation Windows Systems. Later they renamed it as .NET Runtime. Actually, if you just go through the history once, in the 90s, Microsoft has, in the late 80s, Microsoft launched Windows. After 86 or 87, Microsoft launched Windows. The specialty of Windows is the first GUI operating system. Windows is the first GUI operating system, graphical user interface. Earlier what we have here, DOS, command based. We need to type all commands to work with it. But later on what we got? Windows. Windows is a user-friendly operating system. If you want to create a folder, you simply say right click, new folder will create a folder. In DOS, if you want to create a folder, you're required to write a command, mkdir, and then you're required to create a folder. Lengthy process here, you're required to know so many commands to work with DOS. But Windows is very, very user-friendly. So Windows became very popular. How popular, within no time, the whole world is captured by Windows. Within no time, the whole world is captured by Windows. Sorry, till now black and white, guys. But now colorful screens, colorful UIs, everyone will be attracted towards it. Yes or not? People jump off to Windows. After jumping off to Windows, what happened, Even though people jump into Windows, end of the day, their applications are again CUI. What languages are there? C language, C++, C language, C++ are CUI applications only. They are not GUI. All of you learned C language now. How a program runs in CR in a command window. There you type your inputs and give the inputs to you. What do you call that? CUI, character user interface. It will be like this. CUI, not a GUI. It's not a GUI. So at that time, people enjoyed Windows. But their applications are not GUI. Their applications are again CUI. Then to build a GUI application in 91, Microsoft launched one language in the market. The language name is Visual Basic. The language name is Visual Basic. Visual Basic is a language what they launched. Very popular, very successful. Within 4 years, they conquered the whole world. Within 4 years, they conquered the whole world. So everyone started building applications with VB. Became very popular. Very popular. Okay. And specialized for building what? GUI applications. Especially for GUI applications. But unfortunately, what is the problem? See, 86 Microsoft launched what? Windows operating system. Array, understand, in the world, you see, launching the first one is only late. After one launches, immediately so many people will launch it. Yes or not? First one will come late, but one launches, immediately all the companies. When one launches, immediately everyone will start launching the things. So that's what happened. First, when Microsoft launched Windows, immediately continuation back to back, everyone also started launching GUI operating systems. By 90s, multiple GUI operating systems are in the market, not only Windows. But language is VB, and VB applications can run only on Windows. VB applications can only run on the Windows and not able to run on other operating systems. Okay. Now in 95 Java came. In 95 Java came. When Java came, Java basically also provided the feature for GUI development. Java also provided the option for GUI application development. So in Java also GUI application development is available. So when GUI application development is available in Java, what happened? People now have two options before them to build GUI applications. What are the two options? One is VB, second one Java. If you build an application with VB, you can run it on only Windows. But if you build the same application with Java, you can run it on multiple operating system. What's your choice now? Java or VB? Online students, am I audible? Okay. So what's your choice now? Java is ultimate choice. So what happened slowly? Slowly all the companies have started moving to Java. By next 5 years, by the end of 2000, 50% of the Microsoft clients have jumped off to Java. 50% of the clients have jumped off to Java. At that point of time, what Microsoft thought is, let us launch a competitor for this Java, and they started working on the late 90s. By late 90s, they started working on it, and to launch a replacement for Java. They want to give you a replacement for Java, just like Java. They want to give you a new product now in the market. That's all I said you. Honda City is there. Because Honda City is there, did other companies stop manufacturing sedans? Other company also will come with sedans with different features now. So Java is there. When Java is there, Microsoft also thought of launching a new language like Java, which is going to be equivalent features like Java. Are you clear? In this process, they started working from late 90s, and they first designed the runtime for us. What did they design first? The runtime has been designed for us. What is the name of the runtime? NGWS, Next Generation Windows Systems. And later on, they named it as .NET Runtime. Is my point clearer or not? And basically, to develop a software, tomorrow all of you are going to become a software engineer. When you become a software engineer, you will be developing new softwares in the market. Am I correct now? To develop a software, you remember here, you require a specification first. To develop a software, you require a specification first. What is it? You want to build a house. What you require? A plan for the house here. There should be a plan where the entrance should be present. What is the size of it? What is the wall size? Everything. Without a plan, can you build a house? Without a plan, can you build a house? You cannot build a house without a plan. There should be a perfect plan for building a house. Correct or not? Exactly. To build a software, you require a specification. What do you require? A specification. So exactly to build this particular software also, Microsoft prepared a specification. Remember guys, this is a very important question in the interviews. So what are the specifications based on which the runtime software was built? We call it as CLI specification, Common Language Infrastructure Specification. To develop the runtime software, first, they have prepared a set of specifications. What is it? CLI specification, where CLI stands for Common Language Infrastructure. And very importantly, in these specifications, there are 4 important things for us to understand. Very importantly, in the specification, there are 4 important things for us to understand. What are the 4 things, guys? CLS. Oh, screen is not on. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah. Just to develop the runtime software, first they prepared a set of specifications called as CLI specifications, where CLI stands for Common Language Infrastructure. It stands for the Common Language Infrastructure, basically. And these CLI specifications talks about 4 important things. What are the 4 guys? CLS, CTS, metadata, BES. Common language specification, common type system, metadata, virtual execution system. These are the 4 things what the CLI specifications talks about. Are you clear? Okay. By explaining about these things, by explaining about these particular things, we will end up the discussion. We'll end up the discussion on introduction to .NET. Are you clear? By explaining about this, I will end up the discussion for introduction to .NET. And after completing the introduction to .NET, then we'll focus purely on C# language. What is C#? How to write programs with C# and all the things we will be learning. Am I clear, all of you? Okay. So next session, I will explain you about all the 4 principles: CLS, CTS, metadata, and all. So meanwhile, who missed up the classes? Just watch the videos, guys. Watch the videos. Leave the first one here. First one you can watch later. First one is not important. The first one is only about the course contents. That's all. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. Just watch. If you have the videos, well and good. If you don't have the videos, ping me on the WhatsApp. I'll forward you the videos. Okay, now? So just videos will be 45, 50 minutes video. That's all. Just watch the videos so that you'll be getting a clarity better. What is platform independency and what is language independency and all the things. Clearer? If you have any doubts, let me know. Otherwise, you can leave the session. We'll meet tomorrow. Yes, guys. Any questions? Online students were asking so many questions earlier. Come on, now tell me what are the questions. You can also attend training if they pass the test. Test is conducted in the end of the exam, Yuvraj. Test is conducted in the end of the course, not now. It's conducted in the end of the course, not now. Just a minute, guys. No. You won't understand anything at all. Because I don't teach the basics of C here. Basics here. What is the variable? What is the data type? We don't teach here. You don't have knowledge on C. Better start with C first. So visit our Narrative website or ask the admin when will new C language batch will start. Not only about C sharp here, I'm telling you, you will face a lot of problem in the future if you don't know C language. So C is mandatory. Okay. So do C language and better attend for next batch. That will be better. అవును దీంట్లోనే బిఎస్ అంటేనే సిఎల్ఆర్ అంతే చెప్తా రేపు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తా అన్ని చెప్పండి ఫీజు కట్టిందాక ఎవరు మీకేమీ ఫీజు కట్టేస్తే గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో యాడ్ చేస్తారు గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో పోస్ట్ చేస్తారండి ఓకే వీడియోస్ పంపిస్తాను యా సారీ గైస్ మీ ఆన్సర్ రేపు చెప్తాను మీకు అవన్నీ ఈచ్ పాయింట్ ఓకే అప్పుడు కూడా 9,000 కట్టాలి ఈచ్ కోర్స్ 3,000 నేర్చుకోవచ్చండి మేము ప్రొవైడ్ చేయమని చెప్తున్నాం అంతే అది అప్పుడు కూడా 100% మేము ప్రామిస్ చేయట్లేదు అప్పుడు కూడా నేర్చుకున్నాక క్వాలిఫై అయినా సరే కంపెనీస్ తీసుకోకుండా మేమేం చేయగలం అది మీరు ట్రై చేసుకోవాలంటే ఓకే సారీ గైస్ BCA students can also attend. Yes, you can attend the training, Yuvraj. You can attend the training. Even you qualify in the test also, we cannot promise you placements. That is your job to try for the placements. How many programs we are going to do in C#? What is this question? How many programs we are going to do? By end of C#, you will be writing 100 programs. After completion of the course, will get certificate. Yes, Nancy, you will get a certificate after completion of the course. I messed up when discussing about memory. I will give you the video you can watch. I'll give you the video you can watch. Notes PDF share. Yes, guys, this notes will be shared to you, but only after payment of the fees. If your payments are completed, you people are added in the Google Classroom, and in the Google Classroom, the notes will be available. Okay, tomorrow I will place the notes in the Google Classroom, and you people can download from the Google Classroom, provided your payments are completed. You're good in .NET, then also. No, yeah, what I'm telling is, we don't provide you, we don't help you in the placements. You can try. Yuvraj, we don't help you in the placements. You need to try on yourself. Yeah, we'll talk about the CLI specifications next class, Adya. Notes PDF share, that's what I said here. Your fees should be paid if the payments are done, the notes will be sent to you in Google Classroom. Tomorrow I will show you how to download the notes from Google Classroom. Deepanshu, I'm not sure with Python. Talk with your Python teacher. I'm not sure about Python. Okay? I can give an idea, that's all, but I'm not confident on Python. Going to explain the details about CLI. Yes, tomorrow we'll talk on CLI specifications. And Deepanshu, that's what I said to you. I don't know. Hamid, yes, you can send it, I think. Western Union also, they will accept, I think. Talk with the admin. Talk with admin, he will help you. If not state, that's what I already answered you. Deepanshu, your question is the same again and again. I said you, I'm not aware of it. I am not into Python. I can give an outline, but I cannot tell you how exactly are these applications going to run. Any more questions from anyone? Yes, Smita. C language is not free. You're required to join it separately. C language is not free. You need to join. This is a demo class. Everything will be asked. Everything what is taught in the classroom will be asked. No need. No need data structures. No need data structures. Hamid, I'm not aware. Hamid, I'm not aware. You can just contact the admin. The admin will help you. Hamid, send a message to the admin. He will give you the information. Yeah, text him on WhatsApp. Yeah, Saturday also we'll have a class. Want the links, sir? Saturday also we have a class. It's a 6-day week, not a 5-day week. I posted the videos also. Any more questions to anyone?